Hi, it's Crazy Monkey here again. So I'm just walking on the hiking trail. It's middle November right now. Hopefully the ski resort will be open in a few weeks. It's getting a little chilly. It's like in the 40s, but that'll be good. Hopefully next month it will be in the 30s and the ski resort will be open. And I want to talk about real quick right now. Only got a few minutes because the battery's almost dead. I want to talk about some videos I've been seeing on YouTube and internet about these people living in their RVs in the Silicon Valley. They're living in their cars. They're living in their RVs in the Silicon Valley because they're working in gig jobs in the gig economy, and they're working different minimum wage type jobs, and they can't afford apartments. They can't afford houses, so they live in their car or they live in their RV. And what I want to say about this is I don't understand why they don't move. Why don't they move to Las Vegas or move to a cheaper city? And the reason why is because they're probably, I would say 90% of them, maybe more, maybe like 95, 99% of them are liberal, leftist, socialist Democrats that really believe the lies. They really believe the lies that San Francisco is a workers' paradise. They really believe the lies that North Korea, Pyongyang is a workers' paradise. I mean, San Francisco, North Korea. I mean, San Francisco. I mean, Pyongyang. I mean, San Francisco, California. Sorry, is a workers' paradise. And it's a liberal leftist paradise where everybody loves everybody, and it's very liberal, and everybody loves you, and it's just so wonderful and so trendy and so hip and so cool. And there's social justice for all, and the socialist workers' paradise is San Francisco. I mean, Pyongyang, North Korea. I mean, San Francisco, California. Sorry. But like I was saying, they really buy into the lies. That's the only reason I can think why they would work 40, 50, 60 hours a week and then sleep in their car. Literally, there's stories of this all over the internet. Just go onto YouTube and type in like Silicon Valley or San Francisco workers sleeping in their cars, and you'll get the videos. There's a whole bunch of them, and it's like that really is what it is. These are like the true believers, I believe. I think like 95% of these people are probably liberal, leftist, socialist Democrats, honestly, because a conservative wouldn't put up with that shit. I mean, can you imagine a conservative living in San Francisco, working 50 hours a week, walking in the streets of the Tenderloin where the homeless bombs are like shooting up their crack and their heroin and all their drugs, and there's drug needles all over the streets in the early morning before the city workers clean it up, and there's like piss and vomit and human feces in the streets before the city workers clean it up every single morning. I mean, can you imagine a conservative sleeping in their car, working 50, 60 hours a week to live in that liberal, leftist, socialist sewer city, San Francisco? I mean, no way. A conservative would leave. A conservative they'd get out of there. A conservative would move to a more conservative city where they could buy a house or at least have a one-bedroom apartment and, have a normal life. A conservative would not put up with that shit. But the liberal leftists, they do. They do put up with it. They put up with it. They will sleep in their car so they can live in the socialist workers' paradise, Pyongyang, San Francisco, Northern California. Sorry about that. They will literally sleep in their car, work 50 hours a week to make the tech CEOs billionaires, because that's a very liberal leftist thing to do, you know what I'm saying? Because they live in the workers' paradise. I mean, San Francisco, North Korea, San Francisco, Northern California, where the tech CEOs make billions and billions and billions of dollars, and the poor workers make 15, 16, 17 an hour, and they sleep in their car because they believe the lie. They believe the lie of socialism. They believe the lie. They believe the lie of the Democrat Socialist Party that, if they just vote for a more left-wing socialist Democrat, they'll get an apartment and they'll get some rent control. It's like, it's a joke, but at the same time, it's really sad that these people have been brainwashed so bad. They've been brainwashed so bad, and it's sad. And then you look at these pictures on the internet about like North Korea and how when their leader died, all these people are like crying. They're all crying. They're like, the leader died. It's so sad. And you think to yourself, is this fake or is this real? And a lot of it, I think, is real. I really do. I think a lot of those people, they really are crying. You know why? Because they're true believers in the socialism. They are true believers. They really believe the bullshit. They believe all the lies. And that's kind of like these people in San Francisco, North Korea. San Francisco, San Francisco, California, sorry. They're like that too. They sleep in their cars. They work 50, 60 hours a week because they believe the lie of the socialism. And the tech CEO, he is a liberal and he donates to the Democrats. And, they gotta work for $16 an hour because that CEO needs to have like a 20, 30, 50, 80, 90, 100 billion net worth. It's such a scam. It's such a scam. Socialism is such a total scam. It's like, wake up. If you're sleeping in your car in San Francisco, you need to get out of that city. You need to leave and go to middle America, real America, get a regular job, buy a house, or at least live in a 1-2 bedroom apartment and have a regular life. Don't live in San Francisco on that socialist Democrat slave plantation your entire life, sleeping in your car, working 40, 50 hours a week, sleeping in your car, voting for Democrat socialists that only make you poor and poor and poor, just like they do in that socialist hellhole North Korea. All right, just want to say that real quick.